What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon from More or Less Gaming, and today in Pokemon Masters EX we are going to be covering a sync pair, and in our sync grid builder we're going to be looking at Skyla and Swanna today. So we're going to be going over recommended builds. We're going to go over bare minimum, then we're going to go 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, and if you're lucky enough to get a 3 out of 5, then we're going to go over that build as well. But before we do that, if you do enjoy this content, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications for every time I post a video so you won't miss it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so Skyla and Swanna, their bare minimum grid should look something like this. So with this bare minimum grid, this is 226 orbs spent, so that's what, 2,260 orbs. Not too bad. You know, you just want to go for defense, special defense, and potion NPR, as well as take flight NPR. And if you want to kind of maximize 1 out of 5, then you want to get these tiles around the center. Go for unbending, so our defense can't be lowered. Special defense, get these 2 defense tiles down here. And then pretty much just go for anything that'll boost your stats. You might want to even get special attack up here. Maybe. It's not really required. So this is probably what a good 1 out of 5 grid would look like. And just getting pretty much everything you possibly can. Now, if we wanted to do 2 out of 5, this is where things get a little bit more interesting. So you want to get everything around the center, obviously. Now, if you want to go full on defense, you want to get all this over here. So special defense plus 10, we got our take flight NPR 3, and unbending, so our defense can't be lowered. Then we want to go down here, special defense, potion NPR 2, and 2 master healers. So the increases the amount of HP that we restore with our potions, as well as giving us a 30% chance to get that potion back. Now, this is only 594 orbs, so you can pretty much allocate the rest as you see fit. You get like 10 defense up here, another 10 down here, special defense, and right there, I mean, is a pretty decent build. Makes Skyla and Swanna really tanky, and you have 2 more energy to spend, so probably speed, right? So that's a pretty good build for 2 out of 5. You can also do a fanfare build. So fanfare sharply raises the attack of all allied sync pairs after you use a sync move. You can do something like this. Raise your special attack. Maybe get some added speed in there. I don't know. Something along the lines of that. But to be honest, I don't really use a fanfare build because I don't think it's really that optimized. But 3 out of 5 is where Skyla really shines. So we want to go grab our potion stuff down here. And then we also do get another NPR 2. So that helps out a lot. And then I usually go for special defense, take flight MP, refresh 3. So we get a 40% chance to get that back. That's really good in maximizing your defenses, maximizing your speed. For those who don't know, Skyla does have the passive ability of haste, so her speed can't be lowered. So if you do speed and defense, if you max those out and get unbending plus haste, then those stats will never drop. So it's pretty much impervious for those, but it's pretty cool. And then you want to come up here and get Gust MGR 9. So every time you use Gust, then you're gonna get that move gauge back. So this is a staple build for all those free-to-play teams that you see with like Iris and Haxorus, Misty and Starmie, Skyla and Swanna. This is the build that I use for those, because it's just you get move gauge back with a 1-bar move. It's you use a gauge, you gain a gauge. Then you combine that with Iris and Haxorus, who have move gauge refresh on Outrage, so you can kind of see where this is going. Your speed is not going to be an issue with Skyla and Swanna on your team. You could also do something with Gust, where you can, I would probably do something like that. And can create, oh, we can't get that. That's too much. Something like this, where you can get staggering for Gust, has a small chance of making the target flinch. This is good for a flinch team if you want to experiment with that. I haven't really done that, but we can take a look into, you know, how flinching would help. But yeah, those are the builds for 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, and 3 out of 5. Now we're going to take a look at the moveset and skills for Skyla and Swanna. Okay, so the moveset, Gust, no additional effect, 22 power, 100% accuracy, one opponent. Again, you can pair this up with the staggering to make its effect to flinch. Does have a small chance, but still it's a chance nonetheless. Take flight sharply raises defense of all allied sync pairs and raises the speed of all allied sync pairs. So you're going to get those +2 every single time. That's why that NPR refresh is so important, because then you can max out everybody's speed, everybody's defense. And as I said before, if you're doing that, you're really not going to have an issue with move gauge. Then we have the the bread and butter for Swanna, the potion. So we have the 2 NPR refreshes, or NPR refresh, NPR refresh, wow. So we have the MP refresh 2 twice on potion. And we also have Master Healer 1 twice. So we not only heal more, but we have a chance of getting that potion back. And then we have Aerial Ace. Honestly, I don't really use this all that much because MGR 9 on Gust is just way too good. But it does never miss, so sure hit. Take that for what it's worth. Passive skills, like I said, haste, speed can't be lowered. Now for recommended lucky skills, I was able to roll Vigilance, which is the best skill you can run for Swanna. You can also run Rock Guard because they are weak to rock, but Vigilance just protects against those critical hits and is super vital in longer term fights, so I would definitely go Vigilance. Now for type skills, she raises the maximum HP of all allied sync pairs by 30, but you have to form a team with 2 or more sync pairs sharing the same type, being flying. Again, take that for what it's worth. I don't really rely on type skills all that much because they're really new to the game, so I don't really delve too deep into those. But that's the moveset. There is an event coming up. I'm pretty sure it starts 22 October. I'll double check that, but we're getting a 3-star support candy, which if you have Swanna 1 out of 5, then I would highly recommend spending that move candy either on Swanna or Misty and Starmie, depending on which one you're closer to getting 3 out of 5. So definitely look out for that, because that is going to be essential in getting this sync pair to where they need to be. I would highly recommend investing in them. But those were the sync grid builds, and we went over the moveset. If you did like this video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We are going to be showcasing Swanna very shortly and just showing you how incredibly broken, I don't want to say broken, but incredibly strong this sync pair is, especially in the support case. So again, this is Brandon from More or Less Gaming, and look out for that showcase video, and I will see you there.